All right. Yes, sir. It's about that time. Un momento, por favor. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's the good word today? How we doing, my gaming and friends? Beard here. And today is another live stream of our favorite game, Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. All right. But looking forward to today. I have no idea which car I want to do. I'm so tossed up. I'm really hoping that you guys will give me a hand trying to determine what to go with. So I got to get rid of this here. So we're going to start off just by getting our hands dirty. It's been a few days since I've actually been into this. Let me see. What am I doing here? Loudly accelerating and repair all gearboxes. All right. So we got to get the drive shaft off here. Get off the starter. Tear into her. See what the problem is. Yeah, it's been a fun one for me, boys and girls. I recently bought an Elgato. Now, for those of you that don't know what that is, it is, and I'm sure most of you do, it is a streaming device, a screen capture for consoles. So I do have a Xbox One. I haven't been using it a whole lot, you know, the whole, gaming on PC versus console. For the most part, I prefer PC. I mean, the graphics, for the most part, are generally just that much better. Well, Destiny 2 came out. That's right. Oh, I don't have any flywheels. Thought I had all my goodies. Thought I had everything. I even got my clutch up. Okay, I got clutch, but I don't have the flywheel. Yeah. So a good buddy of mine who I've gamed with for years and I've known for years talked me into getting it for the console. So I can't play a game unless I'm going to record it because I just don't have that kind of time these days. So there it is. And I've been spending a little bit of time on there, kind of doing my thing, getting used to it, figuring it out. I made a couple videos. I just released one. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. It's on the channel. It's only been up for a V8 OHVF. Hold on. Before I lose my mind here, a V8 OHVF. It's only been up for about an hour, maybe if that. I just did a little bit of review on it because I've had a lot of people asking me about it since they found out that I touched it, that I laid my hands on it, that I got to play around with it. And, it is a fun game. I will say that. There's definitely a lot of promise to it. I was against it. I don't know if any of you have any feelings on that, but I was against it. I got so let down with Destiny 1. You know, it was just so frustrating the way things went down with that. So, it is what it is. So, that's kind of where we're at. So, that's what I've been doing. And there we go. So, that's all good. You should be good, except for your accelerating, your exhaust manifold. Oh, I've already changed that. So, I did get to tear into this a little bit. Well, let's get her out of here then. Gone. Be gone with you. All right. All right. So what are we going to do? Well, what are we going to work on? Need to figure that out. I think we'll go and take a look and see what we have in the garage. Let's just see if there's anything real quick I need to flip off real quick. No, if it was an exhaust, then I might have done it. I don't really care for the brakes. Oh, I might. Nah, we'll come back to that. Let's go see what we got in the garage, and we'll make a call. I kind of have an idea what I want to do. Ooh. Well, maybe we'll go look at the junkyard first. I looked out last time, found that AC Delco that we did on the last stream. AC Cobra. AC Delco. You would have put any AC Delco parts onto a Cobra, let me tell you that much right now. If you did, you and I need to have a chat. All right, so come on now. Here's the problem with live stream. I can't get rid of the black screens. Those loading screens that I don't know why it's taking so long. There we go. Now, I do have, it's a cape, as they like to call it. I do have most of these cars. I have just about everything sitting over there already. I'm just hopeful. You know, you can't blame me for being hopeful. I did actually go ahead and buy one of the old Vets there. It's sitting ready to go. And what do we got over there? Well, we're not going there. This is my route. I always take the same route. I'm kind of superstitious like that. I think I got it in the back of my mind that if I go the same route, eventually something great and fantastic will pop up on said route. All right, nothing there. Nothing really great. Nothing that I don't have. I mean, I don't have one of these. I don't really know. This is like, looks like it's supposed to be like an eclipse or something. That might be fun to do someday. How much is it? 10.9. I mean, this thing's beat. Are they going to get much cheaper than that? Like, look at it. It's, almost 11 grand with a global parts condition of 14%. The body's only in 6%. I mean, that's hurting. So we'll maybe leave that alone. We'll maybe come back to it. I don't know. It won't be here if we come back. But we're out of here. We're getting out of the garage. Yep. Leave without items to buy. I don't really care. We're not doing it. We're not buying it. Well, it is what it is. I was hopeful. I was crossing my fingers. Made it kind of hard to use the mouse and keyboard there. But I was crossing my fingers. Because you never know what you want to do, right? I didn't have a set plan on what I wanted to do tonight. It seems most times when I do my streams, most of the traffic arrives after I've started everything. Wow, look at this. I just went to go check the inventory. Look at how everything's loaded up there. Wow, see, I got a lot of stuff, as you can see. I've gone and stockpiled, but I'm not going to bother wasting your time on that. So, well, let's just go to the garage then, see what's going down. I think we're going to do the Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit, yes, sir. That's what I'm leaning towards. But we got a whole list of vehicles sitting there, just waiting to have something happen to them. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we want to do? I did actually, since we all last met, I kind of went ahead and fixed up one of my cars. I sold it. I sold it. I said I made a little bit of money. So if you remember, I had a car sitting here. It was another one of the 57 Chevs. Although I don't know what year they call these things. I'm kind of curious now. What do they say? They just say Delray Custom. There is no year value to it. Anyways, I had one of these and I did it up. I literally just rebuilt the motor. And it all kind of worked itself out. I did the motor, did the body work, I changed all the panels you can change, and then I painted her up. And I bought that thing for I think it was like 12 grand on a bar find, my one that was in decent shape, and I sold it for 50. So that was pretty good. We could do the Charger, but we did just do the Superbird not that long ago. I'd like to space them up. I'm really leaning towards this, but let's see. What else do we have? The El Camino. That would be fun. That would be fun. We got the old truck, too, oh, my goodness. You see, look at what I found. Look at them, man. Like, when they get rusted, they don't just oxidize these things. They are the rust. It's like, hey, your rust has a little bit of car on it. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That thing is... Damn, you're beat. Okay, so I'm kind of leaning towards this one. And I think it's going to happen. Will this? I think it'll start. Let me see here. Car will not start. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think this is going to happen. Problem is, it's the same motor. I wouldn't say it's a problem. I'm not really upset about this as it was in the... I mean, that's the thing. You are a little limited in this game. There's the V8s, and there's different versions of the V8s, the OHVs, the OHVFs, stuff like that, and just a regular V8. But, they can only do so much. So, I mean, I get it. I get it. All right, well, is that going to be the car? Is that going to do it? That's going to be it. We're going to do it. Okay, let's take this to the shop. Let's go ahead and move her to the garage. Awesome. And off we go to the garage. Ha ha! Oh, my. It is hot here. Now, it's not as hot as it has been, and I hope wherever you guys are at, you're keeping cool. I hope that if you have, heaven forbid, been affected by any of this terrible weather with the hurricanes going on and the forest fires, I'd take a moment and give my thoughts to all those that are affected by it. I really would. And so, guys, if you know anybody and there's anything you can do to help, please do. I need 1 second. My cat is attacking stuff. Yes. Out you go. There's the problem with live stream. There's not a whole lot you can do when you get an interruption like that. But the cat was eating plastic, so not such a good thing. All right, so, I mean, everything's going to get done from the ground up. So let's just get this right onto a lift. And let's start tearing into her. See what she does. We'll get her up a little bit here. First things first, actually, we're going to have to go under. I want to pull the motor. So, ooh, the Bandit looks so shiny. Can I write Smokey on here? And that would be great. Okay, so we'll pull the drive shaft. We'll drop. Oh, man, this thing is looking bad underneath. It looked a lot better from up top. But once we get the gearbox off here and we pull the motor, start ripping and stripping. That's what's happening. Oh, there's no starter. No wonder it wouldn't start. I bet you if I threw a starter on, I'm not even going to try it. Nope. Nope, not going to do it. Okay, so let's bring her down. And I'll go get my handy-dandy little lifter. Yes, sir. Get on over there, car lifty. All right. Pull that bad boy out. Let's pull out. Wow. I mean, that's so quick. Just, oh, wow. All right. And we will add the engine into the crate. There it is. Let's just rotate her around. There, that looks much, much better. Much better. Okay. So for now, we'll just reset this so it's out of our way, because what a pain in the butt. Well, let's take a peek in here. Look at her. She is just, you know, anything you get, it's always going to look this way. There's nothing we can do about it. And we'll get the rad out, take out the battery. The battery at 51%, you know. I guess, actually, this one, was this a barn find? I've had it for a little while now, so. All right. So we're going to literally start with a fresh, clean slate on this old girl right here. Come on, baby. There we go. We'll have to figure what kind of wheels we want to put on her. What do we want to paint her? Do we want it to actually look like Smokey and the Bandit? Because that'd be pretty damn cool, man. That's got me like all kinds of nostalgic right now. All right, we need to get in the back and get the suspension arms off, the upper and lower. We need to get our tie rods off. We just need to get the whole kit and caboodle off here. So we'll just tear into it real quick. There we go. Beautifica. All right. Onto the tie rods. And then we'll take apart the rest of this assembly. You got to hit that wheel bearing. The hub bearing gets kind of buried in there at times. Makes it a little bit difficult almost to see. There we go. Front axle knuckle cover. Yes, sir. Gone. Okay, let's get over the other tire. Rinse and repeat. And then the whole front end's pulled right apart. So we'll see how it goes here today. Maybe we'll do two. I don't know. I'm still on the fence. You know, I really kind of want to do the truck as well. I like the old trucks. I downloaded a mod. Now, mods in this game, I'm new to it. I haven't really tried much. But I downloaded, extracted the file. I wanted to try. There's a 1937 or 32 Ford floating around out there. I'd seen it on Steam. I was in the mod forums there, and I was like, ooh, that's pretty. I thought that would be an awful lot of fun to do. However, I didn't get it going. Now, I only just tried doing that earlier here today, and I didn't have a whole lot of time. Been busy. I've been busy. I've been doing videos, making recordings and stuff. Talking to myself in front of a screen, essentially is what I'm doing. Here. Okay, get the sway bar out of here. Ooh, sway bar B. I don't know if I have any of those. But we will find out. We most certainly will. We'll get all these bushings out. And then we'll get rid of the cross member. Come on, baby. Out you go. Yes, sir. Now, my neighbor had one of these cars when I was a fair bit younger. So that's where part of the nostalgia comes from. Really, the majority of my nostalgia, so to speak, comes from the shows. I used to watch Smokey and the Bandit with my old man. I think there was there 3 of them? I can't remember. And all those shows from that era. You know, whoops, forgot the shoe. Can't forget your shoe. So that's why I'm kind of on, I was on the fence. I wanted to do it. But you know, there's so much to do and so little time. That's right. Okay, let's get the leaf spring ready to go here before we bounce to the other side. We'll have to pull those bushings out. Get the plate off. There's all 1. Voila, and 2. Voila. Beautiful. Oh, the old fuel tank. Look at her. Whew. Man, you pump anything of that, you are going to have all kinds of contaminated gas. Let me tell you. And that's a nightmare. I know firsthand. I'm going to cry thinking about it. For those of you that don't know, I have an excavation business I run. That's my day-to-day, keep me moving, pay the bills type thing. And, well, I had a tiny tank that wasn't that old, but, you know, my work is kind of seasonal, and so, make a long story short, one day I happened to jump in my machine, ran her for about a half hour, and it died. Checked the water separator, and holy crap, the thing was plugged. But I mean, like, we're talking like it had gunk. Full-on goo in it. It was ridiculous. So, yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of work on, like, okay, for instance, one of them was a skid steer. Not easy to work on. You got to pull the whole damn thing apart. Look at this, man. It's all gone. The whole underside. That's fantastic. That's, oh, yeah. Okay, let's get at the motor, and then it's going to be a big assembly show. We'll just start putting her all together. Anyhow, yeah, I had my mechanic come in, had him tiddly it up for me. I had no choice, you know. Oh, is there no clip? There's a clip on the back, so there's a clip missing from the front. Wow. Little things like that, the little details in this game never ceases to amaze, you know. First time I came across them, it was on an air filter, and I'm like, oh, clips. Yeah. It took me a while to figure out why I couldn't get the tab air filter off. That was my first day on the game. Oh, we've come so far. Now we're rebuilding. Oh, yes. We're rebuilding them beautiful cars. Ha ha. Well, this doesn't look too bad. You know, we've had worse. We've had to do worse. You know, this is, there's a little bit of the original metal showing. All right. Okay, let's get these plugs out here. Having a little bit of adjustment with this new monitor as well. Everything's changing around here. Ever since we got the VR, I keep changing up the whole setup. Nothing's like it used to be. You know, you go to this monitor, and I even have everything all set up now different too. So I'm like a lost puppy when I'm trying to figure out where this app is or that. You know, oh, I want to double click. Just go to the desktop icon. Yeah, I can't find it. It's on one of the monitors somewhere. But I keep this one front and in the center. All right, get these push rods out, and I'll tell you something. It would never go this fast. Trying to pull old push rods out of an old, probably seized motor. God, there she goes. There she goes. All right, let's get this manifold off while we're over here. Awesome. Awesome. And pop she goes. Nice. It doesn't look too bad in here. I gotta be honest. Doesn't look too bad. We have seen worst. Worse, not worst. Worst sister sauce. And I must say, so Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be the regular stream days. Last Tuesday went over well. We had good audience, good viewing. Everything was happening. But, you know, we're just putting it out there now, and I'm going to advertise it on the videos. And what I think I want to start doing, now I don't know if we'll start it today, but I want to start a discussion on what vehicles we want to rebuild for the next live stream. That way I can hunt them down a little better. Now, I was out hunting, don't get me wrong. I thought, you know, that old Ford would have been nice to work on. but I haven't come across one. And everything I've done, according to the developer of the mod, I mean, how to install them and whatnot, it's pretty straightforward. Should be there. So maybe I'm just having a bad RNG day, not finding it. All right, we're almost there. Once we get this all pulled apart, I think I have the majority of parts here. Let's hop over here and we'll start getting these belts. The A and B, all our pulleys, and our water pump and alternator. But holy crap, man! If stuff meant this quick, I would become a full-time mechanic. Point and click, it all comes apart. It's fantastic. Nice. And let's get the alternator while we're at it. Might as well drop that oil filter. Whenever you get anything from the junkyard or from the barn finds, not, I mean, hey, you want to go find a bar, give me a call. But from the barn finds, they never have, I can get the oil pan from this view too. I don't have to go underneath. That's kind of handy. They never have oil in them. So good to know. You know, you don't have to worry about taking it off. Whoa, let's just shoot in there for some reason. Okay, cam gear. Now we have to, let's get rid of this first. And let's flip her over. Oh, yeah. You want to see some magic? Here we go. This cracks me up. We can take off the clutch while she's on the engine stand. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're magic like that. That's right. I don't know why I get such a kick out of that. There's something about it. All right, let's rotate the motor here. There we go. Now we can get inside. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's just get in a little closer. Here we go. Get all these rod caps. Then we get the pistons and their little con rods all off. One at a time here. One at a time. Don't get excited now there, pistons. I'd say hold your horses, but you're all torn apart. You ain't got no horses. That was terrible. Terrible. Oh, the humor is just lacking today. Okay. Oh, man, I'm having a hard time targeting. There we go. Just get everything as we move along here. That way we don't miss anything. All right. And last one. Beautiful. Now we'll pull these pistons all out. And I'm pretty sure I have enough pistons. I bought a bunch on our last build, knowing that I'd be coming back in here. And I kind of had a feeling that we were going to do another V8. So, you know, I mean, hey, I'm just saying. I kind of had a bit of a thought. That's where we were going. All right, crankshaft out, and the camshaft is gone. Let's get rid of this engine block, because it's all going to be brand new. And there you go. She hath disappeared. Now, actually, before we start, I want to get a screenshot. I don't have any screenshots. I've got befores and afters. I just got a cool scene her up there having nothing underneath her. There we go. All right. Now, we should probably, if we were to do this legit, as if we were actually working on the car, we would do the body work before we'd start putting her all back together. So let's bring her down. And when she stops there, and yes, we certainly will. Now, what does that give us on the overall conditions? 78%. I don't believe by doing it again that it'll bring it back up, but let's give it a try. I'm going to put it to the test. 78%. I didn't think so. Okay, let's reset that. Back you go. Bye-bye. And we're on the build. Are you ready? Let me give her a stretch here. Oh, yeah, man. Okay, here we go. Why are we... That's not where we wanted to be. Part mount. Here we go. Now, as I said, I have gone and done a little shopping, so we should have everything. Let's get in here first, and we should have it all. Hopefully we don't have to stop, and we can just fly right through this. Oh, I don't have piston rings. All right, well, I lied. You know, it's kind of funny. I literally just said that I thought I had everything, and lo and behold. All right. she's sure taking a little bit of time here, a little bit of lag. I think it's because I got so much stuff. Okay, we're just going to buy a bunch of these because I know I'm going to use them in the future, and I didn't even keep count. I'm just going to go ahead and good enough. And of course, you know, we are still trying to level. I'm only at level 32. Now, 35 is the next big milestone that I really want to hit. So I've got to get there. And I've been doing a little bit here and there. Even with Destiny 2 coming out, I've still been giving her a shot. I'm still dumbfounded by that game. I was not going to play that. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I was not going to jump on that bandwagon because of everything that happened with the first one. But, you know, I'm gullible like that. I listen to my buddies. I listen to what they have to say. They said, hey, Beard. Well, they said a few other things I'm not going to repeat on the stream, but, yeah, long and short of it, I'm playing Destiny 2 these days. But I just can't get away from this game. There's something about it that keeps you coming back. Could it be my love for cars? Possibly. Could it be my love for Greece? Absolutely not. I downright hate Greece. I got to be honest. I deal with it on a daily basis. Hate it with a passion. Well, whatever it is, it keeps me coming back. All right. We're almost through this here. Let me just do the caps as we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's almost... Oh, hold up. There we go. And that's why the phone was on vibrate. Now it'll make a liar of me, and one of my other notifications will go off. Oh, I might not have an oil pan. Yeah, I do. That's fantastic. Okay. Beautiful. Drop the oil filter on while we're in this view. I might as well jump over here and get the power steering pump going too. And maybe we'll put the alternator on. Might as well. Okay. So we're ready to flip this bad boy. She's looking pretty. She's looking so pretty. This is my favorite part. This truly is my favorite part of the game. Seeing the motor all come together and get all nice and lined up. Oh, yeah, man. It's just, there's something about it. All right, so let's start with the heads. We'll get this all going here. My least favorite part is all those valve rods and rockers right there, but let's just do it. Let's just do it and get it done and get her out of the way. And we'll stick half of them in and we'll stick the rockers on, then we'll just move right along here. It's nice having everything ready to go. I'd really like an apprentice. I think we talked about this. I don't know if it was on a stream, a video, or if it was in Discord with one of our subs. They should have multiplayer in this game. There is absolutely no reason why someone couldn't be over on one of the other lifts working on cars, grinding on XP for the garage, you know? Or they could be, say, our apprentice. They could be a bodyman if there was a little more to the body work. I mean, it's cool that we can go and we can paint them and we get some options, but you don't physically get to do it. I'd love to hold the sprayer. I would, man. That'd be sweet. Run the sprayer along up and down. It'd be awesome. So, all right. We got that done. We're going to put our cover on here. Make it all shiny. Shiny and purty. I'd like more options for aftermarket covers, too. Hey, nice chrome cover. Stick some mirrors in the engine compartment. I mean, hey, I've been seeing that's been done for years. And it, you know, car shows, guys like to show it off, put the mirrors up. And, you know, it originally started just putting the mirrors up so people can see in and around because obviously it's, you know, the engine's in the car. But I got to the point where people were like, hey, next thing you know, well, man, mirrors start showing up in cars and, you know, with all the lights and everything, all the neon lights, the love lights under the hood. You got to love it. You got to love the love lights. Yes, sir. All right. Get this all in. Look at our spark plugs. We're going to be popping this bad boy in here in just a few minutes, boys and girls. I'm pretty pumped. I am pretty pumped. We're going to start thinking about what color we want to do. Do we want any livery on it? Because Well, I'm just gonna throw it out there. If there's any chance that we can make this look like Smokey the Bandit, it's gonna happen. Okay, intake Manny. The intake Manny. Oh, it's a 2-carb, I believe. Yeah, that's definitely a 2-carb. Probably should have bought more, but we'll go with it. One's good enough for now for the sake of the stream. I'll go shopping later. All right, and I'm pretty sure I've got the 4 barrels. Yep. How about a big blower? Can we throw a blower on here? I know I've got one. It's not going to give me the option. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can't. Yeah, no, we can't. Okay, we'll just, let's hold on. Before we go any further there, let's get the rest of this all put together. Because I wouldn't be putting the air filter on, you know, in IRL if I was actually doing this until I had the rest of this all tillied up and ready to go back in. And, ooh, do I have wires? I has wires. All right. Let's get the cam gear on. Beautiful. Oh, I don't know that I have a chain. I do. Yay. Hooray for chains. Beautiful. Sure, we'll just screw in from the bottom first. Why not? Because that's how we do things. All right. Crankshaft pulley. And we'll just throw the belt on while we're here. Those I know we have because I bought those during last stream. Beautiful. Oh, I just love it as it gets this close. You can almost smell the new rubber, eh? Can you smell that? All right. Looking good. Yep. Let's head up here. Now the air filter. Of course, the nice shiny cover that I can see my beard in. I can't even see my face. That's a little disturbing. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that's pretty. Now, can I get on it without... That's about as close as I'm going to get. And screenshot. Yes, sir. All right. Well, now to drop her in, we're going to have to bring this back over here. Get her right on over there. And get over to A. A. That's right. We'll get this. And we will... oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm missing a step. Okay. Take off engine from crate. Install. Oh, yeah. Oh, here it is. Ready? Ready? Ooh, I mean, it even looks good with the old paint job that's on her. Look at it all shiny. Oh, that's pretty. That sure is some kind of pretty right there. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm getting all revved up here to get this going. Let's do this. Let's just blitz this and get her all put together. It would help if I addressed it. There we go. All right, so we'll start with our cross member. Put all our bushings in and then work our way out from there. One at a time. If I can reach over there. There we go. Beautiful. One at a time. All 4 sides. Oh, I can't see it. Get it, get it, get. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. One more. And then... Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so we'll start with our steering rack, and we'll work our way outward with it, because we can get our tie rods and stuff done then. And we can get our sway bar in here. Oh, I don't have a sway bar. Front sway bar B. All right. Front sway bar B. Okay, I'm going to just grab a couple of these, so I got one in waiting, and I'll grab one extra of the regular. Just the good old old-fashioned sway bar. There we go. All right, so let's head in here and we'll start with our knuckle. Hopefully I do have right on. I'll get our bottom suspension arm. We got all new rubber bushings. It's the only way to go. You got to do it. Hey, Greg, what's happening, my man? How are you today? See what we're working on? Did you happen to see? I'm a little pumped about it. I got to be honest. I wasn't sure which way to go. You know, I really wanted to do the old Smokey and the Bandit special, but at the same time, we've got some nice rides sitting there. Well, they're not nice yet, but they will be when we're done with them. Just sitting there waiting to be prettied up. So, kind of made the on-the-spot decision. Had to do it. I'm kind of curious if we can give her the old Smokey and the Bandit paint job. I know I sound like a broken record. I kind of want to just roll it into the paint shop and give it a try. Yeah, it's got me a little bit excited. Oh, I have not done my shock absorbers yet. Okay, so we'll come back to that. But we can put on our front sway bar here. Well, I've only got 2 of those, but that just works out perfect for this build. Let me bounce on over here. Get out of the way. There we go. Wow. Sorry, I had to stop. It's just so pretty. Oh, you're just joining us. I won't hold it against you, but take a peek at that bad boy. Look at that. The Bandit, as they like to call it. It's an old fire chicken. Love it, man. You came across this beauty in a barn find, and it was actually pretty cheap compared to what you get them from the junkyard. I was surprised, because normally the barn finds seem to be a heck of a lot more expensive. So I was pretty excited about her, and here she is. Coming together nicely, too, I might add. There we go. And we'll put all the brakes on while we're here. And we don't have to come back to it. And then we're laughing. All right. And I get my little hub bearing in there. Don't want to leave that out. Or I'd be wondering why I couldn't put my tire on. All right. We'll get these bad boys in. We normally would have put our suspension on first, but this game lets you hang stuff in midair. It's kind of neat. And there we go. Bada boom, bada boom. We got to go and get these. It's a double wishbone, I believe, we're using on this bad boy. Let's take a peek here. Double wishbone, shock absorber. Okay, we'll run back here. At least get them started while we carry on. I should have the goodies. Oh, I've only got 1. Okay, that's all right. I'll grab a couple here real quick. Double wish. There we go. I know I have some rears. Don't go through them as often. But there we go. And that's ready. I'll toss this bad boy in. Put her together. Right on. Okay, so we'll toss this on. The other one will be ready by the time we're done. And now we'll get our front sway bar. Sounds very worldly, especially when you say it like that. Inner tie bar and our outer, and we are done. Beauty. Okay, let's go and grab that. Toss it in, and we can get to the back end here. Very nice. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, I almost got myself. It's all those little parts, you know, you miss one here and there. Okay, that's it. We got everything else here. We're good. We're good. The whole front end is back together except for the hub. Yep, need a little hubcap. There we go. All right, let's work our way back. We might as well throw the exhaust in since we can, and then we don't have to travel back this way. There we go. Now we'll leave the rest until, just so we got room to work here. Oh, I do have a couple. I didn't think I had any leaf spring. There we go. Very nice. Get our bushings in here so we don't forget about those and wonder what the holdup is. Funny enough, I have a bushing going in my truck right now. Not too happy about it. Just noticed it today. So I know what I'll be doing this weekend. Alright, so rear drive shaft, beautiful. Get that in, and we might as well throw the brakes all together on the back while we're here. Gonna have to figure out tires. I don't know what we want to put on this. I don't know. I think it really depends on what we're gonna paint it. And there we be. Beautiful. Oh, I got to put on, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put on my U-bolts. No, I did not. That was a test, making sure people are on their toes. We all failed miserably. Okay, let's put that in here. Beautiful. Right on. Okay, we'll go grab the other side once we get this all put back together. We're almost there. I can see I'm starting to run out of parts. I only had one in. Oh, okay, and then of course our brake shoes and drum. Now the question, do I happen to have a fuel tank? I know we got a fuel pump. We'll just have to see here. Uno momento. Ultra Dogs, what's happening? Welcome back, my friend. How are you today? I'll get the fuel tank. Yeah, unfortunately, I did not have a fuel tank. That's all right. It's only a quick type away. I'm going to buy a couple. I still got one in the waiting there. I know I have. I better have, now that I've said that. Maybe I'll keep my mouth shut for a sec. Ha-ha! There we go. And let's finish up our exhaust here. Let's see, over to the side, get this bad boy on. And then we need to start thinking about tires. What do we want to put on this? Let's bring her down and get a better look at her. Oh, I guess I should probably I haven't put the rad and stuff in yet. Hold on. Let's finish that up. Then we'll move on. So the brake servo battery. Holy, the whole nines. All right. And we'll jump back here. And then... Oh my goodness. How did I do that? Wow. You know, it must be a Monday car. Could have swore we did all the push rods and rockers. Wow. Well, that was probably about the time when my cat was jumping all over the place eating plastic. She's a little bit frisky like that. She knows when I'm live streaming. She likes to come and walk on the keyboard. You know, this never happened when the dog was around. WWE Endgame Play Fan, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Okay, we'll get all our rockers on here. That's a little bit embarrassing to left that off. Wow. But it happens. All right. Man, this is so clean. This is so fresh. You could eat your dinner off this. I'm telling you straight up right now. I'm kind of considering it. All right. We may as well top her up with some oil while we're here, too. Then we don't have to be worrying about that later. All right. She's looking good. Nice and shiny. Let's get some. Yeah, the old chieftain. It's, as I said earlier in the stream, and now I'm starting to sound like a broken record. I do apologize for those that are playing the record over and over. But I got a bit nostalgic when I found her. All I could think about was Smokey and the Bandit. I grew up watching it with my old man. And, you know, I just pictured it. And I was like, oh, yeah, we got to buy that bad boy right there. So we did. And she sat in the garage for, a few days now, amazingly. But she's almost there. She's almost ready. So we're going to think of tires. We're going to figure out what we want to do here. What sort of look are we going for? So let's just jump into the tire shop and start browsing. See what we can come up with. Find some nice rims. So what's for dinner then, Ultra Dogs? I got fish and chips. My old lady, Mrs. Beard, came home with fish and chips here tonight. That's a bit of a treat. I didn't know. And I'm live streaming, so they're going to be cold, the things I do for these streams. I don't think we want to go through anything too fancy, you know. Ooh. If you got any personal favorites, throw them out there. Let's see. I'm really I'm trying to picture it on the car. Yeah, I'm trying to picture what Smokey and the Bandit had on there for rims. I mean, they were probably, I would assume they were stock, right? They were probably the classics. I don't know. Oh, it's a tough call. It's a tough call right now. If we're gonna go dark, it's nice to have kind of an offset on the rims. You know, we can kind of keep a little bit of a, you know, not an offset. What's the word I'm looking for? You know, you want them to stand out against the paint. Because I am a fan of, and this is a modern look. I don't think it belongs on this type of car. I think I be honest, I'm kind of leaning towards the classics here. I think it might look real pretty. I like the 03s. The Rim Classic 03 doesn't look too shabby. All right, well, unless any of you have a favorite, I think I'm going to go with the old Rim Classics. I think that'll look pretty good. Although, the 5-star spoke. I think a 5-star. I think a Mustangs. Well, we're going to do it. Yep, it's happening. It's happening. We're going to go all 4. We're going to put some, well, probably, you know, we're going to bump these up a little. Should we do 18s? And we don't want to go too big because we want to keep that older look to it. 20s weren't really a thing back then. You know, I think maybe an 18-inch is probably going to do it. Oh, the Rim Atlanta. Really? Well, let's take a look. You caught me just in time. This is the problem with the delay, and I do apologize. I have my delay turned up so that it gives you a better recording option. So that way on my playbacks, it really is a noticeable difference. The Rim Atlanta, yeah, that would work, especially if we did the Smokey and the Bandit paint job. It's that deep brown and black with the gold. Would look, oh yeah, we're going for it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Absolutely. And I think we'll go with some 18s. They should look big. Okay, we're gonna go 20s. Just because, just a little bit extra. Maybe it's a little too big. We'll see how they look. And if we don't like them, we can always tear it off. We have the technology. Okay. So, with those, now we should maybe, you want the old white walls? No, we're not going white walls. I think we'll probably just go with the standard. Well, actually, you know, the race tires look pretty good. And I do believe they did have, on Smoking the Bandit, did have the real aggressive tread on the side. So, we went with 20s. We'll keep them at the 225s, 30. That sounds good. 3168. Not too shabby. All right. Let's get these tires going, and then we'll get this thing into the shop and get her working. Let's install. Got all kinds of partiness happening here. Yes, sir. Shop's looking a little bare. I might just have to bring the Cobra back just to leave her in here so I can stare at it a little bit. Because I got to tell you, boys, after the last stream, I did go in there. I really did. I went in and took a peek at her. Oh, you're looking for the slick tires, eh? But come on, don't those look sharp? Here, look at it sitting there. Doesn't that look sharp? I kind of like the, you know, having the, well, race 1. I mean, normally you own BFG Goodrich or something on the side, but it gives it a nice look. I mean, that's kind of, but the slicks, yeah, slicks would be nice. Well, we've already bought them. We're going to go with it. We're going to do it to it. Let's just fire them on. Let's get these balancing going. They're the ones that take a long time. All right. You hear the story about this one? I guess you guys weren't with me that day. This car here got glitched in the shop. I can't get rid of it. No matter what I do. I just cannot get rid of that tire or that car. It's everything about it's glitched. Check this out. You go in and you hit the car status. Car is loud. Doesn't tell you what part. Shows that I fixed it. But when I try to get rid of her, it tells me that it's in worse condition than when it was delivered. So I never did anything else to it. Literally changed the muffler, and that was it. Literally, that was all. And it's still here. It's so frustrating. It just drives me up the wall. So I went ahead and I pretty much rebuilt it. thinking, you know what? It's in way better condition now. It doesn't matter. It really just doesn't make a difference. Can't get rid of her. I contacted the devs, and they told me to go in, manually remove it from my car folder. So I'll do that. I just got an email back from them today, in fact. Okay, come on. I hate standing here waiting for tires. I feel like we should be doing something else. I could probably go and replace the body panels. We'll get this next one running. Oops. No, we're not going to rebalance the same tire. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to strip this down. We're going to take off everything we can take off. We'll get the taillights, the bumper, or even get rid of that license plate. Because screw that license plate. All right. We'll get the door. We'll take the back window. How's the interior look? Looks pretty good. We'll give it a clean. We'll see how she turns up. Might want to change the steering wheel. Just get her all done. Get it all. Yeah, that's right. Looks like a Buick, don't it? On the front end when you're standing right in front there. Looks like an old Buick. I've had at the body parts. I've got to replace all these. Yeah, I definitely have to replace them. We're going to go in and buy all kinds. Now, there is different chieftains, right? So it's just the chieftain bandit, then the other one, I forget what it's called. Just want to make sure that I buy all the correct memorabilia here. Okay, we'll go bandit. That should be good enough. Ooh, a little spot of lag. Beauty. And we just want to buy one of everything because that's happening. Man, if shopping were this easy. There we go. Awesome. All right, let's put her together, see how she looks. Oh, I already had one of those. Oh, some of the parts I've managed to pick up in the barn finds. I've gone through almost all my barn finds, and literally, man, it's just the same vehicle, one after another. It's the old vets. That's all I seem to come across. Tons of them. All right, here we go. Let's sneak back here and get this rolling. Very nice. Okay. Get our window in. Can't forget the side mirrors. Part of me always wants to leave the right side mirror off. You know, when I was a kid, not all cars had right side mirrors. It was a luxury back then. Beautiful. I like the flat black look too. Man, it looks sharp. And we're not going to bother with license plate. We're just not going to do it. Yeah, it kicked me out. The nerve. All right. We're almost there. And the front windshield. I won't leave the front windshield off again. Yeah, you know what, Alter Dogs? That's okay, man. I appreciate it. I started looking into it. I started taking a peek, trying to figure it out for myself and see what's going on. It didn't look that bad. It wasn't that complicated. And I did. I uploaded one. I actually had a... oh, I missed a tire. Did I leave one not balanced? I must have. Let's take a peek at that. Let's see. You know, you might be right. Slicks might look a little better on there. Okay, hold on. I gotta get this last tire, and then we'll stick them all on here. Yeah, I was trying to get the old Ford. There's an old Ford pickup floating around right now. It's all over Steam. And I really wanted to do it. It's like a 1932 or something like that. Oh, it's sweet. It is sweet. So I'll have that going, hopefully for next week. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are the new stream days. So if I could have that up and going for next Tuesday, that might just be what we have to do. We'll see. We'll have to take a peek and see what we think. But, you know, I installed it and everything seemed to be good. Can I shoot over there? Look at that. It just shot right through the car. Magic. And, you know, I followed it step by step. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just need to extract it into the appropriate folder. Wasn't there. So I talked with, what was his name? I forget the name of the dev. The guy who made it. And he was going to take a peek at it and figure out why it wasn't working for me. So there it is, guys. Let's move into the paint shop. Let's do it. Did I forget anything? I probably should have. I'm too excited to paint this thing. This is the whole time all I've wanted to do is get my paint on this. Yeah, no, I got all the mirrors on. I got all the windows on. Everything looks good. Did I, yeah, no, she looks good. She looks shiny. All right, let's see what she's got. What do we have for options? No, definitely not handle. Oh, it doesn't look too bad, actually. But not a fan. There it is. There it is right there. The old fire chicken. Nice. Oh, that looks real sharp, man. That looks all kinds of sharp. Oh, you've got the 1932 Ford. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's a Ford F100. You're right. That's right. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks like a fun build. Okay, so let's get Smokey and the Bandit. Black with wasn't it black with brown? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to rack my brain. I probably should have looked at a picture. It's been so long. Let's see here. Oh my God, you're right. I didn't put the drive shaft or the gearbox or nothing. I just wanted to get this paint on. Well, we're painting it, man. That's happening right now. Yeah, no, it looks like it's going to be, I can't do it matte because that's just not quite right. It's pretty much got to be metallic, doesn't it? I don't know. I think pearl would really work with this style of color. I don't know. What's the factory color? Ooh, factories in silver. That's what they've set for factory. I see. Nope. Nope, I'm not too happy with that. Let's see. I'm on the fence here, boys, because this just doesn't, it's not, I'm racking my brain. It just doesn't look like she used to. I almost feel like with the stripes, she's looking better than the fire chicken on the front. You know? That's a tough call. And I'd love to put a nice big scoop on that bad boy. Yeah, the matte's just not shiny enough. It just doesn't quite do it. The pearl, I mean, I don't really want it to fade, though. Well, maybe we get it in the light. It looks a little different. I'm a little disappointed. Isn't it, pretty sure I did the clips on the distributor this time, did I not? Were you with me at that point? You guys were there on Tuesday. Well, I can't make up my mind. We're gonna go with this for now and see what she looks like out there. I feel like it really does need to have that though, and she's gonna. Boom! There she is. Oh, she is pretty though. She sure is. She didn't have that 500 on the back. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull a picture up of her and take a look and see, because that's not Smokey and the Bandit, man. That's a beautiful car. And I do love the old Firebird on there, man. I had a soft spot for fire chickens. Yeah, the old fire chicken. Yes, sir. All right, well, let's move her out and see what she looks like out here. I'm going to put her back over, and I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to fire that other mechanic. It looks like he didn't put the gearbox or the drive shaft or anything underneath there. So. All right. Oh, that's pretty. What a difference, man. That's just... yeah. It gives you that old 80s feel to it, you know. All right. I guess I got to do at least miss something one with each car. That's just how I've been this week, man. It's... oh, I don't know why. I don't know how we're doing her, but there she is. All right. And do I have a gearbox? Didn't think so. Let's go pick one up real quick. The V8 OHF. There she be. Nice and pretty. Awesome. There we go. Oh, I guess I'll grab the starter while we're here. It didn't have one, but I just happen to have extra starters on hand. Let's get this party started. Yes, sir. Very nice. Now I'm curious. I should have tried to start it because I did put oil in the motor. But what would happen if I had to try and start it without the drive shaft on? What would the game have done? Yep. And there we go. I'm going to have to step into the office and write that pink slip here real quick. That's pretty. That's just pretty. Look at that. Look at that. I'm loving it. Okay, now I've got to check because you've gone and said it. All right. You're right. There's no clips. That's terrible. Oh, man. Get in there. That damn other mechanic. Can't find good help these days. You sure can't. Oh, yeah. You know the only difference here? That should be a T-top. That should... I wonder. Can you, That's too bad. You know? I mean, look, the lines are there. I could cut that out. Where's the torch? All right, let's take this bad boy out and take her for a spin. See how she goes. We got to get her out of here first, so we'll just move it over to the garage entrance real quick. Oh, very nice. That looks good. Time for a screenshot, boys. And there she is. Yes, sir. And let's make sure she starts before we do anything with her. Oh, she purrs. Very nice. We're going to take her back to the airport. Actually... hold on a second. Let's take her to the racetrack. Now remember, I am using mouse and keyboard. I am not responsible for any bad driving. This is not car driving simulator. If I hit anything, I'm blaming the other mechanic. Okay, let's do this. Roast them. Nice. Nice. Whoa, she's a little squirrely. There we go. She grabbed. Oh, it's just a straightforward roundabout track. I haven't been on her yet. Oh, yeah, we're going off. Whoa, don't hit. Oh, look at that. How you like that? This is like Kit right here. Okay, let's put her through the paces. Can we figure eight her? No. I don't like that you can't hold on to the gas. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Lay a patch. There she is. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Well, she doesn't handle as good as the Cobra did. I'm all over the place. Oh, coming through this with speed would have been entertaining. I do have a... I wonder if the steering wheel works with this. I do have a steering wheel. I just haven't used it in a little while. Oh, I thought I could get traction through it. Oh, yeah. No. Ah, yeah. That's terrible. Okay, well, we're not here to watch me drive, so there she is. Not too shabby. I'm pretty happy with her. Very nice. Very nice. Let's get this baby out of here. We're going to go back to the garage, put this thing into the parking, and maybe we'll take a quick run over to the junkyard and see if there's anything we need to grab. However, I do believe I have just about everything sitting, waiting to be worked on. Now, I have to keep an eye on the time here. We're up at about 6, so we're over an hour mark. I try to stream for an hour, at least with Car Mechanic Simulator. But I think we'll go a little longer here tonight, because that was just all kinds of fun. All right, baby. Off you go, then. Let's move you to the parking. Well, let's go take a peek and see what we got. First, we're going to hit the junkyard. Then we're going to take a run over to the parkade and see if there's something we want to maybe dig a little bit into here tonight. Because if we can at least get into another one, I don't know that we'll get another one finished, but if we get her started, then I might now leave it there until the next stream, and then we can finish that off and start another one. Then we just get a little bit more mileage, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's see. What do we got? Anything good back here? I do have the old, looks like an old Aston Martin or something. I have one of those sitting around. I know, I don't think I have. Is this supposed to be like an old Impala? What are they looking for this? So it's the Cape F Mill. Okay. All right, all right. Well, I mean, it's in crap condition, but, well, we're going to leave that for now. We'll take a look around and see what else there is. But I don't think I have one of those yet. That may not be a bad idea. Love to take that rig home and give it a bit of a facelift. All right. Not a whole lot here today. Oh, nothing in the Ninja parking. We'll come on around. We're not even buying one of those. I wouldn't mind doing an old Datsun, just for shits and giggles. See what she looks like. All right, let's see here. That's it, man. There's not much here today at all. Wow. I've got a couple El Caminos. I've got a El Camino, I should say, sitting waiting to go, and that might be the next car, or the old Bond Special. Well, not much here, guys. We struck out. It's unfortunate. I think I'm going to just leave that other one for now because I do seem to come across them quite regularly. And I don't have many barn finds left, so I'm going to leave that where it's at. I think we'll head to the garage. We'll take a pick. We'll put it to vote. See what we think we want to do here. If she ever loads. I'm getting old and gray. I can feel the grays creeping into the beard waiting for this thing. Holy. All right. What do we want to do? Oh, I don't even know. Wouldn't mind working on the El Camino. Got a Charger there would be real nice to sink our teeth into. But I'm almost thinking we need to get away from the V8 for a little bit. I think we need to look at, or the American Muscle, I should say. I'm kind of on the fence here because, you know, the old Aston Martins, they were nice cars, man. They were zippy. The old Bond Specials. Hey, not too shabby. But we got all kinds here, as you can see. Oh yeah, that's just pretty. You know, we got the old beat up El Camino. Doesn't even have a door. She's seen better days. You know, oh, that's beautiful. And then, of course, you know, I mean, hey, I'd love to do the Spectra, the old fastback Mustang. Yes, sir, that would be fun. But again, we're into the V8s. Nothing wrong with that, though. Most popular engine. Jeez, god-awful color. Wow. You know, and then the pickup. You know, I don't know. The old, yeah, it's... I've messed around with them a little bit. You know, I'm not as big of a fan. My brother-in-law had one. He was working on it for about 4 years. It was in my garage. I think I'm a little jaded. Okay, so I actually did have... no, that's the Cape. So that one was a different model. I swear it's like an Impala. Looks just like an Impala to me. And, of course, the old Corvette. Well... I'm leaning towards the Charger. I don't know about you boys. If anyone's got any suggestions here, Alter Dogs with the Charger. We seem to think alike, you and I, sir. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's one of my all-time favorite cars. Wonder, can you paint her up like the General Lee? I highly doubt it. And that was a Challenger, not the Charger, right? So that is pretty. That's, yeah, you know what? Unless there's any objections, I think that's what's happening, boys and girls. Let's do it. Let's move her to the garage. We'll give her a little bit of love. Well, I think for sure next time, for next stream, I will be certain to have, I will certainly give it a good go and try and get those mods put up and in place. Because I do want to try that pickup. It's got me all kinds of tickled. And I saw a few other ones on there, but I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag just yet. Because once I get her going, it'll be different cars every week. Because you can only go so far with the cars they give you in the game. There's not that many. Fortunately, some of them are pretty nice. Like the Charger right here. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. No, they never look great. But the body's not too bad, you know. It's not in too bad a shape. I'd drive this like that. You know, I mean, I'd probably put doors on it. Let's face it. All right. Well, we'll pull the motor. We'll maybe get the front end stripped down. But I gotta be honest, I can smell that fish and chips from here. Oh, man. All right. Very nice. Man, it's all starting to look very similar. Okay, well, we'll get this off. This one doesn't have a starter either. Someone's gone and ripped that out. Can't say I blame them. I've made many trips to the junkyard. But don't tell the wife, 'cause she's got no idea that Mustang's sitting out there. It's got a whole bunch of secondhand parts. Can't get new parts these days. All right, we're just going to take this all off right now. I always, yeah, it just bothers me taking it off the engine hoist. It just doesn't seem right. Okay, let's pull this motor. Oh, you know, while we're under here, I'm just going to pull off. These are just, it's just fugly, man. That's just terrible. Yeah, it's happening. We're getting all that exhaust off. The exhaust is kind of like, you know, it's such a centerpiece on the car. What did I call the General? The General Lee? The General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard. You know. It's another show I grew up with, and I promise never to do that again. I do apologize. Oh, yeah, she's fugly, man. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull this out. We'll get her up on the rack here right now. We're going to move to A. Why am I flopping around here? I'm not used to having all three of these, you know. It seems not that long ago that I just got my shop expansion. Come on there. Why are you not clicking on the crane? I says, pardon? There we go. Oh, well. I gotta get back under the car. That's most unfortunate. Let's just quickly reach in here. Forgot about the front exhaust section. All right. Kind of hard to pull it out with that. You can pull it out with the manifold, but it would get a little messy otherwise. Okay, there we go. Yes, sir. And we'll rotate her up so she sits nice and pretty. There she is. Beautiful. Let's get this out of our way. Very nice. Very nice. Yep. This is going to be a fun one, boys. So, I think I'm going to have to call it right there, though, because I am getting the old evil eye here from the bearded wife, and she's got me all ready to go. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you there. Well, I thought that the General Lee originally was a Challenger, not a Charger. The old Challengers. The different front end, wasn't it? Have to wait on the delay, unfortunately. I could very well be wrong. I mean, I don't pretend to be an expert on Dukes of Hazzard, but just a pretty car right there. That's just pretty. Let's go ahead and strip all the body parts. We're just going to strip this thing right down, get her all ready. When we start our stream on Tuesday, because I am getting harassed here, I'm going to have to go, because a happy wife is a happy life. And I want to get as much on this as possible, and I promise I won't touch it until next stream. There we go. She's going to be pretty. We're going to have to start thinking what we want to do with this. I am going to jump in here. We're going to change this steering wheel. I thought I saw a little murky under there. And we might as well actually, while we're at it, we'll get the seats out. Yep, it's happening. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. It was a Charger, hey? Okay, well, I'll take your guys' word for it. I was on the fence. You know, I was really on the fence. For some reason, I was thinking that the General Lee wasn't. But I think you're right. I'm not even going to bother looking it up. I'm just going to take your word for it. All right, guys, I want to thank you for joining me. That was fun. We got another nice build. We're starting to mask them up there in the garage. It's looking good. We're going to get this bad boy all done up there at the beginning of the next stream. I'm going to see about getting that mod in there. I want to try and get the old Ford pickup, and maybe we can take a poke at that. So, in the meantime, guys, if you can think of anything else you want to see, let me know in the comments. I post regularly. There's always different games coming up, but I just can't get away from the Car Mechanic Simulator. It's got a special place in my heart. I want to thank you guys for joining me. You're fantastic. Thanks, boys. We'll catch you all later. We'll catch you next time. All right.